Hello, 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 and welcome to Drops of Jupiter Tarot. I'm Jane Drops, ready to sow some more seeds of knowledge. I'm not actually, I'm just going to do a week ahead spread. But you know, knowledge. Forward influence, do you know what I mean? So, it will be the basically the key card in the middle and then 7 cards around. So, it's literally the base card, which is the middle card, is going to kind of tell the story, yeah? And then the other card's just going to kind of keep it going, yeah? So next 7 days, so each card represents a day, right? But obviously it's going to kind of tell a story of your week ahead, yeah? So, lovely universe, by the power of 3, keep negative vibes and bad energy away from me, please. Let's kickstart your 7-day reading. 7-day forecast. Yeah. Should we just go with that one? Right, okay. So, again, if you'd like a private reading, drop me an email at dropsofjupitertarot@gmail.com. I would be honoured. To read your energy. So, universe, what does the collective need to know for the week ahead? So I'm going to do it different this time. I'm going to do it like this, and I'm going to pick the card. Yeah. 1, 2. I hope I don't run out of room now. I'm going to run out of room. Oh, 2 more. For the top. Yeah. Okay. So just do it that way, yeah. 1. No. Significator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So, let's see. Okay. Significator. Key card. Ooh. Is the 2 of Cups, which is harmony. Could be romance, friendship, affair, partnership. It could just be the end of hostility. Cooperation. So basically that's the gist of you for the key, right? So that's your key energy. So what comes next is going to bounce off this, yeah, but also coincide with each other, right? So it's not an unhappy card, do you know what I mean? It's basically saying that, you know, you're ready to sort of sort this out. So that's not even number 1, this is number 1, right? So maybe you've chose to, right, okay, so here we go. Beginning of the week, it's basically asking you, or you're in the energy of reconciliation, right? It's about equal exchange, but it's also about leaving the stormy waters behind and moving into smoother waters. So again, it could just be an ending of hostility, but it could be the way you think about things. It could be a mindset right? So you've chosen to kind of stop thinking about the end of hostility. You've chosen to sort of leave it behind and just carry on with your life, yeah? Day 2, so you're planting a seed, you're waiting for results, yeah? Patience, perseverance, hard work, and you're reflecting on your achievements. You're understanding you've got a state of stability, but you're waiting for the harvest. Now, this is kind of more like a waiting, energy. You've kind of, you're kind of going, well, when's it going to come? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm planting it, so what am I doing wrong? So it might be that what's changed your mind on Monday, say, for next week, yeah? What's changed your mind on Monday about reconciliation or ending the hostility? You might think it's taken a bit too long, yeah? You might think, okay, so now I've changed my mindset. What happens now? But you're waiting. Like, what now? Yeah? Wednesday might bring a bit of external conflict, a bit of struggle, maybe a disagreement, bit of self-doubt, maybe. Maybe I'm going to go with the self-doubt because that's what's just screamed out at me, yeah? Now, because you've chose to change your thought pattern about ending a hostility or some kind of exchange or cooperation, yeah? It could even be that you've chosen to walk away from something in order to stay in harmony. Do you know what I mean? It might not be another person. Do you know what I mean? It could just be you, in thoughts. If you want to relate it to another person, you're basically you're thinking of reconciling, but you've been waiting for that long. It's now causing some kind of agitation, self doubt, a disturbance in you, right? Because you're waiting, yeah. All you want is some kind of victory. You just want peace. You just want harmony. You just want it over, yeah. That's what the waiting's for. It's like, come on, I've done what I've got to do. Now I'm just waiting, but it's causing you to be like, oh my god, is it ever going to happen? Self doubt. Can I even do this? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Thursday, what it's saying is you're going to overcome that, so you'll have a victory. So literally, what you feel at the beginning of the week, by Thursday, sorry, because you've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, you'll be in the kind of energy of peace, harmony. You know what I mean? Whether that means that whoever this person is, that you've got a reconciliation with, or some kind of friendship or something like that with, yeah, you're kind of sitting there now waiting for that person to come back, and now you're agitated because all you want is the happiness. You want the happy ever and on. You want the peace, right? So by Friday, it's saying that you're going to be in the King of Pentacles, which means you're going to be concentrating on practical things, entrepreneurship, wealth. But you will have gained patience, strength, and stability. You'll have been committed, disciplined, but also control. And you'll be polite and kind about it. Do you know what I mean? So basically, this is just saying it's kind of a pattern that you're going to end up going in when it comes to thought and energy. So whatever it is that you want to reconcile with, yeah, it's either it's taking too long and it's creating some kind of agitation and frustration. But by Thursday, you're going to overcome that because you're going to end up with, you're going to know you've got strength, which will lead you into Friday. Saturday, you've got the Page of Swords. Now you've literally overcome all of this and got to here. And now, sharp intellect, now you're ready to go. You've adapted. You've had, it says persuasive communication, so maybe let's turn this one over and see. Oh, persuasive communication, ending completion. That's mad. Oh, that's number 7. So basically, it could just be Monday. You've chosen to see things differently and walk away. You're done with the drama. You just want to go find peace. Now you're saying, oh, what have I got to do? It's taking a bit too long, you know what I mean? But you've got the patience and perseverance, yeah? You've planted the seed and now you're going, well, when am I going to get the rewards, yeah? That's going to cause some kind of agitation in you, right? But eventually you'll understand, okay, so it's going to take time. Pentacles is time, that's yours. Yes, if you got seven pentacles, 7 years. Yeah, remember, easy come, easy go. Things that are short term and quick and simple, quick fixes don't last. But you see something that takes long and that you've had to put serious work into. Yeah, understand that it will feel like you've been touched by the heavens. Yeah. So basically, there's so many different ways you can look at this, to be honest. It's obviously to do with emotions, because cups are emotions, and the two of cups is like a relationship. Do you know what I mean? Filling each other's cup, as you can see, man, woman, happy, filling each other's cup. Got strength, also the wings, which shows that it's I was gonna say angel, angelic, divine, beautiful. Um, that's my dog snoring and dreaming, by the way. Basically, it's saying whatever is gonna happen, you're gonna feel probably a little bit off. Um, you're probably gonna be a little bit off on Tuesday and Wednesday. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's going to be like your best day, because like world completion. That's like a completion. So, but right, okay. So let's just nail it down to one, and let's say you've got a reconciliation coming in, right? Because I know that's probably what's going to be happening. Because I know that there's a lot of that in the energy and the other cards and card readers and things like that I've seen. So let's say there's a reconciliation on the horizon. Yeah. Maybe you get some rapid communication, yeah, but then you kind of waiting, thinking, well, you know, what do I do now? When's it going to happen? Yeah, but basically that's the universe teaching you patience. Again, if it's going to ground, yeah, you need to wait. You just got to wait. There's nothing really that you can do. You just got to wait. But if in you waiting, you've got, it's like temperance, and it's like, are you waiting and not doing anything, or have you just said, right, okay, I know this is coming, but instead of just sitting there going, when's it going to be here? Oh my God, am I going to get it? Am I worth it? Have I even manifested it right? Do I even believe in any of this because it's not coming in? Do you know what I mean? It's going to create some kind of disharmony, agitation, self-doubt. It's going to be annoying. Do you know what I mean? It's going to cause obstacles, right? But what it's saying is by Thursday, you're going to have sorted that out. You'll have figured it out. You'll have created a harmony over it. Yeah, you'll have calmed it down. By King of Pentacles, now you're starting to gain your strength. Yeah, again, discipline, control. You're deciding to not control the situation, but control your reaction to it. Yeah, or how you think about it. Remember where I started from in the beginning. You're changing how you think about it. Now, if you change the way that you think about it, it's going to stop the conflict. It's going to give you the happiness. Then you're going to be like, right, well, I've kind of got pretty much everything that I need and I'm good. If this comes in, it'll be a bonus, which will then bring in the communication. You get the communication, which will then lead to a completion, a world. Now, be it that the ending of a relationship, be it a reconciliation, or be it just the end of the hostilities, there is still a completion in it. It's just like the circle. Do you know what I mean? If you combine it with this, reconciliation, unity, that is reconciliation, travel, end of a conflict, end of hostility. So that's what that could be. Maybe you've chosen, right, I've had enough. I'm not even entertaining the drama. I'm just going to go ahead, yeah, and I'm going to focus on my life. But then you've kind of gone, right, well, I've got all these things in my life, yeah, but what, what's now? What comes of it? Do you know what I mean? What comes of it now? What's next? But again, that's going to create some kind of a struggle, competition. But again, come Thursday, you'll have a stable life, happy and secure home, wealth, harvest, improvement. It could be the fact that it's improved, yeah, from where you've began. So look at your achievements. Do you remember what was with something talking about looking at your achievements? Um, this one, wealth, patience again. So you've got two in the same place of patience when you look at it like that. Yeah. So I think your lesson this week is going to be patience, but it's also going to be strong will. It's going to be, you're going to have adaptability. You're going to have to be able to adapt through change and be flexible, but it will lead to an ending, but a happy ending. Yeah. I hope that helped. I feel like I've got to pull a card of some sort for like not a bonus card, but what do we do? What do we do? Should I chuck in an archetype one? You know, I love this deck now. This is like my new fave. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've managed to get another one on for an offer. Starseed. I think it's called Starseed. One, so yeah. Can't wait for that to turn up. I'm hoping it'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow or Saturday. I mean, tomorrow or Sunday, because it's relay. They kind of post at any time. They deliver on a Sunday. A bit like Amazon. But yeah, I'm really hoping it'll be here tomorrow, because if it's here on time, I shall be using it in my live. Right, universe, please, by the power of 3, keep bad vibes and negative energy away from me, please. There's one card for the collective for this week ahead. One card of advice for this week ahead. That popped out right as I was thinking it. We had this. This is something to do with knowledge. Something to do with knowledge. Yeah, I remember it. About knowledge not being just a certain thing. Wait. When I read it, you'll right. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures, right? In scholarly books on library shelves, rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling, not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip toward mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of Gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. So when in light, contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions. When in dark, over-intellectualizing and literalizing, asking others. Those who say they know, don't. Those who say they don't know, know. This card relates to the riddle and the shapeshifter. All concern themselves with revealing mystic truths. Yeah. Innermost knowing, mystic truths. Right, that tells me that you know that this is coming. Yeah, that you know that you've got a reconciliation on the horizon, and you know that letting go of waiting, which is stopping your struggle, you know you're going to end up having a happy ever end after. But you've also got to learn that you've got to be financially stable and financially independent first. This is where your strong will comes in. Prudence. Do you know what I mean? If you can sort yourself out and become this, you will achieve your world by the end of the week. So whichever one of them detours that we've just took, yeah, you literally it's going to end by Sunday. It will have completed. If this is a thought pattern or if this is like tangible, because you've got a couple of pentacles in there, but you've got 2 wands, then you got 2 swords. So you got thoughts, the tangible things, and then you've got passion, but you've got like 2 completely opposites there. So that might be saying what you need to do is you're sitting there waiting, which is causing conflict, but your price to carry on around to the world, to complete the world, yeah, is by letting go of the external conflict, the struggle, the competition, yeah, the disagreement, because that's what will get you the happiness. So that would be, you've got to lose this to gain your payment to this, right? Then you can move forwards. That's kind of basically saying, yeah, this is where you're at, middle's where you're at, this is what's going to come. But it's going to come full circle, exactly like the world. Full circle, full circle. Knowledge. Knowledge is the key. So now you know what's coming this week. You know what to embody each week. So the 6 of Swords energy, it's going to be calming things down, smooth sailing, resettlement, beneficial changes, relieving stress, right? Tuesday, your energy is going to be patience, perseverance, understand that hard work basically your achievements reflect your work, your hard work. You'll be in a state of stability, harvest, but ready for harvest. But you've got to leave the external or the disagreements, the agitation, self-doubt behind, because that's your price to pay for harmony, peace, blessing, harvest, wealth, happy and secure home, stable life, solid business, partnership, pursuit of creativity. This one is your ambition in the pursuit of creativity. Yeah, so you've got 4 wands, so you're going to have a blessing when it comes to your pentacles. Pentacles, the king is like the master. He's mastered the 3D aspect of things. Do you know what I mean? He's like sitting there just in control. He's got his pentacle and he's, happy as Larry, quiet, chilled. This one's saying the energy you're going to need for that is you're going to need strong will. You're going to need to be able to be agile. You're going to need to adapt. But you're also going to need to be defensive. Yeah. From constructive comments. Yeah. Because sometimes, if someone gives you a constructive comment, yeah, you take it as like an attack and all of a sudden the defenses come up and it's like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. It's also saying that you gain deep insight. So maybe whatever this was, when you let go of this, yeah, and you're feeling this, it's when this kicks in. You gain the insight to know that you can do this, you can complete this, you've got this. So for your week ahead, test. A test to change your, to calm things down. Just wait. The conflict will end. You will achieve. You will have peace, which will then activate your, again, patience. It's probably even saying you'll be at peace. So again, you'll probably just need patience. But now then the Page of Wands is like strong will. So all of a sudden out the blue, you're just going to want to go, right, let's go. Maybe with that persuasive communication that comes in, which leads you to complete the cycle that you seem to be in right now. Yeah. Well, I hope that helped you guys. Please do drop in the comments if this resonates with any of you guys in the week. Give me a shout, yeah? Remember, stay calm. Keep it smooth sailing. Know that you've planted the seeds, but don't sit and wait. Just carry on, yeah? And start figuring out what's creating the agitation, the frustration. See what you can do to calm it down. Breathing's a good one. Meditating. Yeah, because again, the cost of you getting this is to let it go. Yeah. Hope that helped you. If you'd like a private reading, please do drop me an email at dropsofjupitertarot@gmail.com. I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the next drop of Jupiter.